CountryHomepage.com sports with Alyssa Orange.
Yet another Saturday here in the Big Country. As always, a busy one for college football. So why not start with the Hardin-Simmons Cowboys, who are looking to bounce back after a big loss to UMHB last week. The Cowboys taking the field for the last time at home this season, and man, did they put on a show early. Devin Carter with the touchdown run here, and HSU leads 7-0. Then the Cowboys bust out the Wildcat. Bryce Johnson keeping this one to put it in for 6 more. And then a little later in the first quarter, yes, we are still in the first quarter, Jesse Ramos, a name that is very familiar for all you guys up in Stanford, with the long run, and pretty long, about 80 yards long. He goes in for the touchdown, and the Cowboys are now up 21-0. Then the Cowboys defense wants to get on some of the fun. You can't blame them. They stop Sul Ross State on 4th down and give the ball back to the offense. And Trey Lewis will do the rest here. Another run into the end zone for them. The Cowboys led 28-0 at that point, and the scoring didn't stop there. HSU winning it 85-42. Plus, the Cowboys finished their schedule at home. The McMurray Warhawks are finally back at home, taking on Langston University. The start of the second half finds McMurray down by 3, but in the red zone, Jake Mullen connecting with his receiver for the score, and the Warhawks will take a 7-3 lead. The very next possession here, Jake looking for an open man. He's going to throw deep into the end zone. Greg Livingston waiting there for the ball. He's got it. He's got a touchdown. That's going to put 6 more. But they go for 2, and they get it. So that is going to be 15-3 McMurray. Well, Langston looking for a field goal here, but it is blocked. They're doing stuff on special teams as well. Desmond Guy picking it up, going the other way. He takes it all the way. It's a touchdown, Warhawks, and it's 22-3 going into halftime. Now the Warhawks go on to win this one 29-11, their homecoming game against Langston. Well, the AC Wildcats on the road this weekend, taking on one of their oldest rivals, Texas A&M Commerce. The Wildcats were trailing 17-3 at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, but a 85-yard touchdown from Mitchell Gale to Darian Hogg was the difference. ACU comes back to win 24-17 in what very could well be the last meeting between the two rivals. Now to some Big 12 football in UT and Kansas. Like I told you, exciting one here. In the fourth quarter, we're all tied at 14, but the Jayhawks pick up a big first down there on this pass from Michael Cummings to Jimmy Mundine, and that would set up a field goal, and the Jayhawks are going to lead the Longhorns 17-14 with just minutes on the clock. Mac Brown going for a quarterback change. That's Case McCoy in there at quarterback. He hits Jackson Shipley, the McCoy-Shipley connection. We've heard that one in the past. It works out well most of the time. It did today. McCoy keeps throwing. He finds Mike Davis here. The Longhorns are going to go down to the 3-yard line, and so they're going to run the ball. Well, no, just kidding. They're going to throw the ball. McCoy finding an open DJ Grant for the go-ahead score, and that will be your winner in Lawrence. The Longhorns fight until the very end. They get the 21-17 win over Kansas. Now to some other scores around the Big 12. The Red Raiders trying to pull up another upset. But Kansas State isn't having it. The number 3 team in the land wins it 55-24. The TCU Horned Frogs trying to do the same thing over the Oklahoma State Cowboys. But unfortunately, as you see that score, 36-14 in favor of the Pokes. Well, TCU couldn't get it done. The Baylor Bears and the Cyclones just wrapping up in Ames, Iowa. Iowa grabbing the 35-21 win. And Notre Dame, Oklahoma, it's in the fourth right now, but Notre Dame probably going to cap this one off. They just had an interception, and they have a 20-13 lead, so it looks like Notre Dame, taking this one over Oklahoma. And the Aggies and the the Auburn Tigers, playing in the SEC in Auburn. Texas A&M getting the huge 63-21 victory. A lot of football, always a lot of football. Homa, I know you love every minute of it. That's the sports. Let's get it back to you at the desk.
All right, Alyssa, thanks. You know I love the football, especially tomorrow.